Speak your soul. Speak your soul. Just let it go. Let it go. Speak your soul. Speak your soul. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow.
Welcome to Speak Your Soul Sessions. This is Slept on Shay. Thank you so much for joining this session today. So this topic was sent in from one of my best friends. It's very interesting and funny, and so I know a lot of us can relate. I know you guys can. So the first episode I talked about how social media is a distortion, how it'll have us believing in things that really, aren't real, and that we need to get more connected and touch with ourselves, where when we're alone at night, the things that we feel right then and there, right, are the things that matter. A lot of people will be lonely, but they'll have social media or making them think that they don't need people. They're so prideful, right? So what else does social media do? Social media and also dating apps, let's talk about dating apps, right, will give you access to so many people. It's convenient. When you're on a dating app, you can scroll through so many matches, get to know so many people, and you're thinking, oh my goodness, I have all of these options. You may even feel overwhelmed, right? But let me tell you, you leave the house and actually go out and you get cute, or you get handsome, you get fly, whatever you want to call it. You actually go out to a bar, or maybe go to a concert, an event, whatever, open mic night, I don't know. Whatever you deem fun, exciting, and a good night, you go out with your girls, with your boys, with your people, whoever. And people are so antisocial. People are awkward. People. So, for my 29th birthday, my best friends and we went to a DC club. And one of my best friends, she loves to dance, and we don't care if we're doing the latest dance moves or how we look. We're just having a good time, right? We're just doing what we do. We're very impassioned. We got to get out on the dance floor type of people. So there were a lot of people just watching us, except for the couples. The couples were dancing, but a lot of people just watching us. And I'm like, why is no one dancing on the dance floor? Have people just forgotten how to be out, have a good time, and socialize? And maybe you're thinking, like, okay, maybe the people who were around y'all just did not find you attractive, or maybe they were just chill personality types. Okay, I'll give you that. Just because you go out does not mean automatically people are going to talk to you or dance with you or whatever. They may be inclined to talk to another group of people. That can happen, right? But actually, this is just a pattern I've been seeing for a long time now. Of course, the pandemic has a lot to do with this, right? People, for a long time weren't even around people. They were in their little caves, and you finally got to go outside again and have a good time. And it's like, oh my goodness, how do I interact with people again, right? But the thing is, social media, dating apps, the internet, etc., has made people feel super comfortable that they have forgotten how to socialize. You need to put yourself out there if you want to find love. You are not going to find love just scrolling through 52 matches and not actually going out on a date with any of them. You're not going to find love looking at your favorite Netflix show, craving the love that you see on TV, but you're not actually willing to leave your house to find love. Now, like I said, dating apps, they offer convenience. It's great. You may have access to people you would have never had access to. On dating apps, you can also filter out what you like, but you're never going to know that that person is worth being around until you actually see them face to face. Now, you should FaceTime people or video chat people to make sure that they're not a catfish, but you're never really going to know what you're getting into until you meet up with that person. You can study their body language, you can see what they're really like. But yeah, the social media, the internet, people actually not meeting face to face, has made things really awkward. So I'm just wondering what Gen Z is going through, or Gen Z people actually connected. Now, for us millennials, we're at an interesting space where we would go outside, we would play, we would do different things, but then there were also things like MySpace that you could get into, and Facebook was just starting to emerge. So we're kind of in that in between stage where we know what it meant to go outside, to interact, to socialize, to do all of these things. But we also were very blessed to eventually have the internet. So when we're in high school or college or wherever, we don't have to go to the library to look at these encyclopedias. We can access it, or we can just Google it. So we're at an interesting space to be in, right? But I have seen the shift. It's like people need to go out so you can connect with people face to face, and because nothing compares. Nothing compares. You're looking at your screen and you feel like you know people. You don't know people. People only put what they want to put on social media. People often share their happiest times. There are some people who share too much. The bad times, good times, all the food they ate, what time they decided to use the the bathroom. We all know those people. And it's fine. Like, people are able to use social media however they like. Freedom of speech is okay. But anyway, I say all of that to say, just put the phone away sometimes and connect with people. Connect with your friends. Connect with your potential future husband, your future wife. And just learn to be around people again. You think you have access to these people, you don't until you actually go out with them and see who they are. That's the only way that you're going to know. So don't allow dating apps to think that, or don't allow dating apps to let you think that you won't have to put in the work. Because even though you match with someone, you're vibing, you're having a good time, everything is great, you still have to meet with that person and put in the work that our ancestors and people who predated the internet, if you will, had to put in. You still have to go out on dates, and you still have to see if there's chemistry there and see where your values align and all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and end this podcast on that note. Thank you so much for listening. Remember to follow this page on Facebook and Instagram. It is literally the same name that you see here. You can type in Speak Your Soul Sessions and you will find it right away. You'll see all the same logos, etc., etc. Also, don't forget to comment what you would like me to discuss. This is about you. You get to be selfish and narcissistic. I'm kidding. And just make sure that I cover topics that you actually care about. So, yep. Have a good day, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are.